Have you ever wondered why manipulatives are crucial in teaching math? Well, sit tight as we unravel the magic of these hands-on tools. You see, the beauty of math lies in its abstract nature. But the same beauty can be a barrier for many learners. This is where manipulatives come into play, by making these abstract concepts more tangible. Think of them as translators, decoding the language of numbers into something more palpable. Manipulatives are not just mere tools. They are catalysts that spark engagement. It's like playing a game, but with learning outcomes. The more the learners interact with these tools, the more they understand, the more they remember. It's a win-win, really. So, we're not just talking about improving grades here, we're talking about building a solid foundation of understanding that can be built upon. Now, are you ready to see these game changers in action? Let's dive into a case study to understand the transformative power of manipulatives in math lessons. Meet Mr. John, a math teacher from a small town who has been revolutionizing his students' understanding of math with the help of manipulatives. Tucked away in a humble town, Mr. John has been unwavering in his commitment to making math more accessible and enjoyable for his students. His secret weapon? Manipulatives. These are tools that students can touch and move around to visualize and understand mathematical concepts better. Mr. John firmly believes that math is not just about numbers and formulas, but rather it's about patterns, relationships, and logical thinking. To bring this belief to life in his classroom, Mr. John employs a colorful array of manipulatives. From fraction circles to number lines, geometric shapes to algebra tiles, his classroom is a vibrant playground of mathematical exploration. He strategically uses these tools to break down complex problems into manageable, tangible pieces. And the results? Nothing short of transformative. Mr. John's students are not just solving math problems, they're understanding them. They're developing a genuine interest in math as they play, explore, and discover with the manipulatives. Test scores have soared, but more importantly, so has student engagement and confidence. A once dreaded subject is now a favorite for many in Mr. John's class, but Mr. John's success is not just about the manipulatives themselves, it's about how he integrates them into his teaching. He carefully selects the right tool for each concept, guides his students in using them, and consistently checks for understanding before moving on. His teaching style is patient, adaptable, and centered on his students' needs. Mr. John's class is a shining example of the power of manipulatives in math education. His students are living proof that when math is made tactile and visual, it becomes a subject to explore, not just memorize. It becomes a subject that students can touch, see, and truly understand. Mr. John's story is a powerful testament to the potential of manipulatives in math education. But what are the key takeaways from his experience? Manipulatives are more than just teaching aids. They are tools for creating a deeper understanding of mathematical concepts. This truth has been our guide as we've delved into the world of math education today. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've seen how manipulatives can transform the learning experience, making math more than just an abstract concept. They bring math to life, making it interactive, tangible, and yes, even fun. Beyond enjoyment, manipulatives have a real impact on learning outcomes. They help students understand complex concepts by breaking them down into manageable, visible parts. This makes learning not just more engaging, but also more effective. But the benefits don't stop there. Manipulatives are not one-size-fits-all. They cater to different learning styles, making math accessible to all students. Whether a student is a visual, auditory, or kinesthetic learner, there's a manipulative that can reach them. Moreover, manipulatives promote critical thinking. They're not about rote memorization, they're about problem solving and understanding. Students learn to see patterns, make connections, and develop strategies, all crucial skills for the real world. In essence, manipulatives are a bridge, connecting abstract concepts to concrete understanding. They are not just about teaching math, they're about teaching thinking. So, as we wrap up, let's not forget our central takeaway. Remember, great math teachers don't just teach formulas, they create experiences that make the formulas make sense. Incorporating manipulatives in your math lessons might seem challenging, but the rewards are worth it. Remember, it's not about grand gestures, but tiny, consistent steps towards a more engaging, interactive learning environment. Start small, perhaps with a simple counting exercise using blocks or beads. Gradually, you'll witness the magic unfold as students grasp complex concepts with ease, their confidence soaring. So, are you ready to transform your math lessons with manipulatives? The journey might be challenging, but the destination is definitely rewarding.